Ronald Dumas Jr., age 37, realtor in Huntsville, Alabama, was abducted, kidnapped, missing since December 15th, 2024. Ladies, this is why you need to get trained and armed. Get trained and armed!
A big shift in the case of a missing realtor out of Huntsville. Police saying now that Robert Dumas is now believed to have been abducted. Dumas was last seen on surveillance video at a liquor store with two women on the night of December 15th. Now, warrants have been issued for the arrest of 5 people seen on your screen in the kidnapping of Dumas. We begin with team coverage at 5 News 19's Emily Mosner and Chief Investigative Reporter Brian Lawson actively following this investigation tonight. We're going to begin with Emily. So, Emily, the family held a press conference with an update today. They say that the family has been pressured by police to remain quiet on their concerns, and today they say they stand validated, and they had much more to say. What else?
That's exactly right, Ben. Family and friends of Ronald Dumas Jr. say from the beginning of all of this that they have been asking investigators to take this case seriously. Now, I just spoke to the two mothers of Dumas' 3 children who say that that communication from the Huntsville Police Department has been lacking, and at times they even felt threatened. Now, the two mothers say that from the start they believed that something was wrong and that they believed Dumas would not just disappear. Now, the last known sighting of Dumas was on surveillance video from a liquor store on December 15th. The two women say that they had wanted to release that video to the public early on, but withheld it as the Huntsville Police Department said it could compromise the investigation. The women say they also feel that if HPD had taken their concerns seriously, that more evidence would be available.
They had taken things seriously from day one and looked into things like his bank records, or they were able to get a timeline. They would have been able to track down the video from the liquor store sooner. In turn, after that, they would have been able to identify those women sooner. And also, if they had gotten to that liquor store sooner, the outdoor cameras would have been able to be accessed. By the time they got to the liquor store, the outdoor footage had already been rewritten.
The two mothers tell me they are hopeful that this new information leads to finding Ronnie and gives them answers to tell his 3 children. They say it's been 54 days of unanswered questions and sleepless nights. The mothers say they are so thankful for all of the tips they've received in the case and the support from the community. Now, they have worked with a private investigator on this case since January 1st. They tell me that that has been helpful in generating some new leads and information in the case. Now, there is still a reward active for information that can lead to finding his whereabouts, that it will still be available until February 28th. Now, we still have a lot of details to learn in this case, but again, you can find all of that information on our website, WHNT.com. For now, live in Huntsville, Emily Moser, News 19.
Emily, thanks so much. We have reached out to Huntsville PD for more comments on this investigation. They say that they have nothing else to add right now, but of course, we'll be following up with them. As we said, there's now a criminal investigation into Ronald Dumas' abduction. This comes 54 days after his family says that he was abducted. Team coverage continues now with News 19's Chief Investigative Reporter Brian Lawson. Brian, obviously much more to hear from police on this investigation, but we know you've been digging into the warrants that have been issued in this case of the 5 people connected to his disappearance. What have we learned?
Right. So as you said, it's a major shift, and that's the biggest thing. There's a tone shift that's 180 degrees. Early on, the Dumas family had raised alarms and started a reward fund. The Huntsville Police Department had publicly stressed until today they saw no evidence Dumas was in danger or had been abducted. But in that statement this afternoon, the Huntsville Police Department said they now believe he was kidnapped. Now, the department said its investigation began to focus on 2 women seen on security footage with Dumas inside a liquor store on December 15th. In locating their apartment, police said they eventually found evidence of his abduction. December 15th, you'll remember, was the last time he was heard from. The police department said it's followed a credible lead, which prompted a search for Dumas Thursday within a 450-mile area south of Memphis and into northern Mississippi. He was not found. Along with 1 woman from Huntsville, police say they're searching for 4 other people from Memphis. The suspects on the warrants are Carissa Cash of Memphis, Sabrina Chambers of Huntsville, Quintarius White of Memphis, Tori McLaurin of Memphis, and Kara Clark, also of Memphis. Now, again, looking at how this has unfolded, Dumas was last heard from on December 15th. On December 16th, the next day, his car was found in Camden, Tennessee, north of Nashville. His phone was tracked heading south from Memphis on December 21st, and on December 23rd, his name was placed on Aaliyah's missing persons list. One other important note, on January 16th, the family released a security camera photo of Dumas and the two women that police now say were at the center of this. The family released that photo after HPD said they saw no evidence.
God bless Mr. Dumas and his family and friends. Again, ladies, it's bad out here. Get trained in arm for these fools out here.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Nolan Crane in for Margot. The family of missing Huntsville realtor RONALD DUMAS is shocked and angry after police revealed today they believe he was abducted. This coming after police consistently for the past 2 months said there's no evidence he was in any danger. This afternoon, police announced 4 people are wanted for kidnapping in this case. A 5th person is wanted for lesser charges. One of them is a Huntsville native. The other 4 are from Memphis, Tennessee. None of them are in custody. Police in Huntsville and Memphis are actively searching for the 5 suspects, along with U.S. Marshals. WAFF 48's Noah Cowell joins us right here in the studio. And Noah, today you talked with Dumas' family who say they feel validated by this news.
They do, Nolan. Members of his family told me they believed from the first day Ronnie would never disappear on his own. They feel Huntsville police did not take them seriously when he was first reported missing. Today, police announcing they're searching for 5 suspects doesn't surprise them, but they're still devastated. Ronnie Dumas was last seen in Huntsville on December 15th, 54 days ago, in a liquor store with 2 women. Shakira Samples is the mother of Dumas' son, and Talia Berryhill is the mother of his 2 young daughters. They both say Ronnie was a terrific father to their children, and they knew right away he was in danger.
He's a devoted father. He's ever present, and he would never walk away from his children.
The family says the 5 suspects police announced today have been on their radar for a while now, thanks to a private investigator. They don't recognize any of them and believe Dumas didn't know them either. Their main frustration is with Huntsville police, saying they've begged investigators to believe Ronnie was in danger from the start. They also say we at WAFF 48 were given the abduction update before they were.
This has robbed us. And we really wish that we were taken seriously the first time. We want him home. If you know something, please say something to us. We need him back.
Both mothers want answers for their children more than anyone. Berryhill says her 4-year-old still carries a picture of her dad around wherever she goes.
They need closure. They need it. We don't want to keep, well, baby, he will come home. We don't know. He needs to come home.
Mm-hmm. In any shape or form that it may be.
Please, because we need to wrap this up for our children.
Again, police are still searching for all 5 suspects. 2 of the suspects were arrested in Memphis almost 2 years ago on kidnapping charges. We've reached out to Memphis PD for updates on that case. Meanwhile, Ronnie Dumas' family is offering a $10,000 reward to anyone who can help find their children.
This is breaking news.
Good Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley. A shocking twist in the search for a missing Huntsville realtor. Police now say that they have evidence that Huntsville realtor RONALD DUMAS was kidnapped 54 days ago.
They've also named 5 people suspected of being involved. This comes 2 months into this investigation. WAFF 48's Noah Cowell is live in Huntsville, where a news conference with the Dumas family just wrapped up minutes ago. Noah, they say they were blindsided by this revelation today.
Margot, minutes ago, we heard a lot of emotions from those close to missing realtor RONALD DUMAS. The family and representatives of the missing realtor were giving us some sort of information. They were very upset at the police, the fact that they just now ruled this as an abduction 54 days after DUMAS disappeared. Now, DUMAS was last seen in Huntsville in December at a liquor store with 2 women.
Those close to Dumas say his appearance was out of character, and they've been wanting answers from investigators. Now, today, they did get some of those answers. Police named 5 people who have warrants in this case. 4 of the suspects are facing kidnapping-related charges. A 5th faces a charge of receiving stolen property. None of those people are in custody, and police in Huntsville and Memphis are actively searching for them, along with U.S. Marshals. Family members were upset that they got the information today from the media and not directly from police. Talia Berryhill is the mother of Dumas' 2 youngest children. She broke down and cried while pleading for the one thing the family wants, for Ronnie Dumas to be found and to come home.
This has robbed us. And we really wish that we were taken seriously the first time. We want him home. If you know something, please say something to us. We need him back.
For 54 days, we've searched for answers regarding the disappearance of Ronnie. While we wish we had located him by now, we remain without that closure. However, we have now received confirmation from the investigators that Ronnie was taken against his will.
Now, the police say that they searched an area outside of Memphis yesterday. They found evidence of an abduction in one of the suspects' apartments. We tried to talk to Huntsville police today for a potential interview or any additional comment. They said that this is an active investigation and they can't add any more than what they did over an hour ago. Now, the family is asking for, or says that they will give a $10,000 reward in this case. They want any information that anyone can give them to help them bring Ronnie Dumas home.
A crucial reminder here, help is available. If you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence, you can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.